watching Morgan go from like middle part leather cuffs to like super
Yes.
redneck. If he had doubled down on the rock thing, maybe he's nobody. Probably the second guy under Garth Brooks. Could be just like another guy who moved back to his hometown.
Yes.
So at the time, it was Chris Lane, and then the support was Morgan Wallen, and then it was me.
Whoa. Wow.
And Morgan, at the time, I mean, God bless him, couldn't get people to pay attention. People were going to the bathroom. I say this because it's a great example of,
Right.
he's been in town, he had the record deal, he's coming off The Voice, and he's singing Whiskey Glasses, and people are going and grabbing a beer. Same song that ends up being a hit. But he kind of rebranded, and he like cut the sleeves off his flannel and got his mullet. And then like 3 years later, I went from hearing him sing songs like The Way I Talk in like a smoky bar and people being like on their phone. 3 years later, I go to my hometown amphitheater. He's opening up for Dan and Shay, Florida Georgia Line. He gets like the loudest standing ovation I've ever heard at the end of his set, and 75% of people leave at the end of his set. Like they came there to see Morgan. I cannot explain to you, like 3 years before, something wasn't clicking, but he like recalibrated, went towards a North Star that was more authentic, and it like clicked. And so we're all like one recalibration, one song, one moment away from like smoky bar, nobody paying attention, grabbing a beer, to like standing ovation in the amphitheater. Like it's that possible.
Is there a time that you can name that you applied that lesson that you'd learned?
I mean, I still am. Like I feel so close to the like rocket ship moment, and I've had glimpses of it, but I also know that it's just this game of like, it's like a war of attrition. You show up every day and it's kind of sad, but you watch people drop like flies. You watch people move here, move back, move here, move back. And you're just standing in line, and people in front of you get out of line. People in front of you, they don't adapt. I watch so many people move here. They got the big record deal. I go to their signing party. I'm so jealous. And then they never did the internet. They never did TikTok because they feel like they didn't have to. And that's something that I adjusted to, that I'm super grateful for, and it changed my life. And so it's so weird to like, there's always a new adjustment. Like maybe AI is the next adjustment. Maybe it's, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not AI.
Yeah.
But it probably is. Like it probably, and even me saying that, like finding some hesitancy in something, like probably where you got to dig in and look into it and figure it out. But we're all one moment away. And I've also seen the opposite. I moved to town, so many people crushing it, like massive songs. And all those people, I can't even tell you what they're up to now. And that's not to shit on them. That's to say, like, enjoy it while you can, because it doesn't last forever. And it could also happen at any moment to anyone. Like, it's so lottery, luck, whatever. Luck is like when preparation and opportunity meet, whatever that saying is. But there is some of that. It's like, you just stay in the same place. You bang the same instrument. This is who I am. This is what I want. The spotlight of the market hits you at the right time when the label comes in and all that stuff. Other than that, you create things you love with people you love, and you get better every single day. That's all you can control. That's the lesson I've seen. Is just, But also the authenticity part of that, watching Morgan go from like middle part leather cuffs, kind of like a Daughtry meets country, to like super redneck, like hip hop thing that will crush for him. It still does. It's because it was more authentic, and it connected with a fan base that, if he had doubled down on the rock thing, maybe he's nobody. Like that's crazy to think about. Like probably the second guy under Garth Brooks with the potential to eclipse him could be just like another guy who moved back to his hometown.
Yes.
So
if you haven't seen the early pictures of Morgan Wallen fresh off The Voice too, he looks like he looked like a youth pastor.
Straight up, dude. And that's who I watch play every night.
Yeah. Oh, you watched the youth pastor play?
Dude, every night.
Was he wearing like a tie?
Yeah, kind of. Sometimes he wore like I said, like almost like Vans Warped Tour, like sneakers, and like his whole band, which they still are. They're all like metalheads and stuff, and they're super nice. Morgan's a sweet guy. I feel like they'd have him on stage singing Creed, and then he'd be back in the green room singing like Keith Whitley. You're like,
yeah, yep.
Which one are you? And guess what? He probably got sick of it and was like, guys, I'm not a rock guy. I want to do this. Right. Yeah. And they threw him in with FGL and Up Down, and it was like, just
yep, there we go.
And we're all one click away. I mean, maybe, maybe I am truly one song away from my biggest moment, my career changing moment. I don't know. I just have to keep showing up.
Right.